Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, the dominant Bose founder for the 31007 family, with this regional superpower gift of one bow above all Southern hospitality, the first Louisianan. And I have the game you thought wasn't going to come back. Like I wasn't out there growing, learning, cooking, getting ready for not only college football 27, but next season. Let's hold up. Let me see my current coach contract to see if I have it next season if I lose this one. Currently, I'm on a 5-year contract. I'm in the hot seat at 58%. My goal was to win 10 games. I have failed that goal. Failed. Last season, my job security was at 100. No, no, wait. Season is 26. Okay, yeah. Last season, my job security was at 100. Now it's at 58. I'm in the hot seat. I may last one more season, but hopefully, if I get that opportunity to last one more season, you know, I have to be shaped up, ready for that. But yeah, let's get to this game. As you see, we're going up against the number 5 Auburn, and we're zero. Like, we're not zero, but we're not 20, top 25 ranked. We have this, these are the people, or these are the visits scheduled for this week. Corrine Ebby, the center, raw strength, week 12, which is, of course, today. Or, yeah, today. The game about to do. The Auburn, number 5, 9-1. LSU, 4-6. All of these are week 12. But now, friend, a 5-star. A Travius Walter, a 4-star. What a gem. And Quincy Chekwa, 4-star. And these guys coming through. State 47, state number 1, state number 12, state number 1, national 383, national number 20, national 393, national 118. So, yeah, it's going to be a game of worth. It's an important game. I'm glad y'all came through to watch it. Either way, I just need to survive one more season, and I think I can pull it off. Let's go. Well, no, not. Where am I on this? No, no, no. I'm glad they changed that. In the old college football game, if you accidentally hit advanced, we could just go. It wouldn't ask you if you want to sim ahead, it just go. But yeah, here we go. Well, hold up. Let me make sure who's starting so I don't have to do any of this later. Yeah. Let's see the stats of this season. Each game stat and see quarterback. Okay. Hyde. 2 TDs, 3 interceptions. A win. Awesome call. Okay, not a win. Let's go to this one. Hyde. That's one win for Hyde, one loss for Hyde. Two wins for Hyde, one loss for Hyde. Three wins for Hyde, one loss for Hyde. Hurley started. Hurley, one loss, zero wins. Hyde, one loss, or two losses, three wins. Kentucky, Hyde, 3-3. Mississippi State, Hyde, 4-3. Hyde, 4-4. Wins and losses. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Hyde, L, and C. Hyde. Well, should never put Hurley in. Hyde was on the roll, and I put Hurley in. Nah, no, I don't even trust my coaching. That was a bad coaching move. Next season, we're gonna have to do that. See if we can get past Auburn, Texas, maybe a win at one of these, so I don't lose my coaching job this season. Putting Hurley in over Hyde after he actually has wins. Like he's like three in a row. Lost two, probably sus games, but the whole point. Three in a row on Heisman. He was on the roll. So let's get to it. Let's get to it.
always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So LSU's offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's high. The quick out. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So Auburn's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's high. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say...
There he goes! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's all I ball. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every champion
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's got his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. got it behind the line. It's Gibson. And now on second down for this offense. Finds a little space. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knock him down after the takeaway, and a big play from this defense.
And he made the read off of the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Across the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Holstein. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Got his man to the left. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And everything looked good on that play. That the receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers, those safeties come into play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a
Since you're
field
asking me
goal
what I want,
over East
I want a
Carolina.
female bow climber
That'll be fun, fellas, to see
because
how things
everything's
play
bigger in
out
Florida.
this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense... all over him, nothing to show for that run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking to throw, it's high. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking for space. It's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after... Short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on first down. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
LSU 6, Auburn 3.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it, so...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gain on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Trying to bull his way in. Give him
Maybe you can try to save a male in your own country. Save a male from your own country.
Pocket presence. There's also pocket punishment.
Imported, save a male from your own country.
And deliver the football.
It comes with the job description.
Save a male from your own originating country.
This is going to happen eventually. You are going to get hit. So why not then deliver touchdowns deep down the field?
You're imported. Save a male from your own originating country.
Is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last... Set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
To the air on second down. He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Oh, out of space. He's at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You don't originate from the United States of America, you're imported. Why don't you save a male from your own originating country?
If this quarterback gets through his
I already have a father in the family I claimed into.
These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Go USA.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring.
Born in the USA, originate from the USA. A USA father is good enough for me.
76-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And
Reaching and grabbing at me too much.
You want to talk about
After I said never.
each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been.
I have a USA father.
They're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the
That imported stuff ain't native to me.
Just try to break serve at some point. Just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra.
Southern hospitality, bows.
Big play by this defense to get the football.
And that's just Excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds space on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind it.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
How about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Holstein. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Howard. Still running at the 40. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Auburn going to work with another 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass, it's Holstein. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half with those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Dropping back, it's Holstein. They're setting up the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success, and now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's what the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Perry. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Missed it, no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Scanning the field, it's high. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this
Human
point.
being evolution. Woo. You got that physical feat lasting over 24 years and reigning.
You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
LSU 29, Auburn 10.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. To the air. It's high. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And, man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on that.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
No chance to run, but still a good gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
All Southern hospitality pose. Who got a reigning physical feat?
I think for
20
this
plus
offense,
years
they can
reigning
stay
physical feat
aggressive,
on
knowing
Southern
that their
Hospitality
defense
Bows.
is
Who
going
got
to
that?
bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those
Who
fourth
got
down
that though?
situations, you do that
You
a
can
lot of
tell by
times
the
because
jealousy
you know
factor.
the defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Racing down the left side. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sports across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're...
There he goes! And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Oh, human being evolution.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the
On Southern
25-yard
Hospitality
line.
Bows.
And
Holding down
ready to
that
go back to work on
physical
offense.
feat of over
There's a
24
lot of
years.
pressure when you have that number
Everybody,
1
bring your
beside
3D
your name,
POV.
and perhaps
Where's
it
that
was
first
the
person
pressure,
at?
perhaps it was just
Not that
one
third
of those
person. Where's that
days
first
when
person
rain
at?
is coming to an
Of your
end.
physical feat
They've
and
got him down
proven
to the
held
40
down
after he
for
ripped
over
off
24
15
years.
yards.
On that human being
Starting
evolution, like would it be up?
That is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40.
On Southern Hospitality Bows version.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
That's reeled in. It's Gibson.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen. And they
Southern hospitality bows. About that physical feat of reigning 24 years and plus. And another second. And another second. And another second.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
Imported USA was never going to be your spotter.
For this team, right? They
Originate
want
for
to be
somewhere
the
else.
most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Finds his target down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Here comes the two-point try. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. He's going to fire deep. He's got it along the sideline. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert. Turning it on! The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 8 over Maryland. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Buys a little time with his feet. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got the tight end. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's one. We got Corin Eby. Damn it, that's all. We lost who? Artravius Walter, we wanted him. Okay, we wanted Artravius Walter, we didn't get him. Fiend, we're still in there. We're first now. Let's see. Dalvin, we're first. Stephen Hurley and Julius Connors, we didn't get. Well, we didn't expect to get those. Okay. Chance. I don't know who this is. Darren Thomas, we're still in there. We're in second. I really wanted this guy, but we dropped down. Yeah, that'd have been a nice signal caller to have. Leo Logan, still in the opportunist. A power rusher. This Will Thumper, we still have a chance of getting. And this edge setter, have a chance of getting. Got some coach points. Dahan Keys. Dahan Keys. Mike number 42. I wonder if he's leaving this season. What do we need? any tacticians? No, they're not. Talent developer, strategist. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for coming to the game. Got the W. Hope we get one next week. Lay y'all.